Hello and a warm welcome to my YouTube channel where I cover stocks on a regular basis along with the derivative data daily. Now, in this video, I have covered Wipro, India's flagship IT company and fourth largest in India and probably a giant Azim Premji company. Now, to those who were not aware that I'd covered Wipro also on January 1st in Vision 2024 top 12 stocks, which I liked for the year. So, in case you missed out on that video, the link is there in the description box. You can go and check it out also. Now, once again, updating Wipro, and again, we're starting with the uh, quarterly charts. We can see what a beautiful run from 1996, then some sideways, and then a string of moves up. Now, in the quarterly charts, it did give a fright from April 22 to all the way till October 23. Good 18 months of uh, moving, staying below the Ichimoku baseline, which is flat. But now, yes, after from the last October, November, December months, that quarter, and in this quarter also has been staying above 440, which is now like a solid support in the quarterly charts, trading at 490 right now, with a resistance around 530 for the stock. Let's have a look at the monthly. Yes, that slip which we saw in the quarterly chart, long period of consolidation. But before that, nice sharp move from April, 2020, pullback incidentally at a decent length angle. We can, this upper trend line is at that resistance right now. And where is that resist pullback come to? Let's have a look at that also. The pullback is at a 61% of the entire move from the COVID lows till October 21 high. So decent Fibonacci number from where we are seeing a bounce back. Now that is at a resistance approaching of 530, which matches with the quarterly chart. And the monthly support is also at 440, again matching with the quarterly chart in the Ichimoku monthly cloud, suggesting uncertainty for the current time being in the monthly chart. So a medium term turbulence uncertainty could happen in the till it doesn't break out on the either side of the move. The weekly chart, as you can see out here, has a bullish harmonic alt bat pattern at that 62% Fibonacci ratio also, and a decent turnaround, which has already covered 38% of the pull down, and the at a 50% from where it got rejected a couple of weeks back. And from there, a pullback now approaching a good support. Also, this slanting channel that we see from the quarterly chart, interestingly, is that's where the stock is consolidating. One breakout, but that breakout has come back again to this chart out here, consolidating it in this zone with a support at 450.40, again matching with the quarterly chart, monthly chart, weekly chart, major cluster support. And opportunity, if it dips to that level, would be a great opportunity to add, if not already holding or already holding, want to add more. Where is the resistance? The resistance is right here, right now, with the Ichimoku Chiku ready to push its way out if it can survive a weekly close above 490. So not yet seen a weekly close above 490. If that happens, we can see the gap area out here. There's a gap in this zone of 555 and 545. That's the zone it will be trying to enter into, and above the 50% Fibonacci retracement. And after that, the next retracement is at 610, and then the bigger one in another gap at 650 to 680 out here. The gap down there also. So two large gap downs pending in the stock. Let's have a look at the daily more clearly. That the sharp candle drop, pull down, we have a bearish TK above the cloud. Future Kumo is still strongly bullish. So this TK crossover, if it fails to move back on the ups, I would wait for a bullish TK crossover to happen in this zone, and or prefer to see the sustenance of the stock above 500 for continuation of an uptrend. Else, major support coming in at 480 and then the big one at 450. So 450 seems to be repeatedly coming across all time frames as a major cluster support. It's already done one pullback from push from 450. Let's see if this one does a retracement or it starts moving up. Let's have a look at the hourly. But before I go to the hourly, let's give me an update on the derivative data. Now, as per the derivative data futures, last 1 day change is extremely negligible. 5 days OI change is extremely minor, but in longs. So there's a very nominal long buildup around 2.5% in 5 trading days. But the option data looks a bit dicey from a bullish angle. For the month of February, the OI for the 500 call is extremely high. It's a huge OI of 8,80,000 contracts. It's a huge writing happening out there with the PCR of the 500 at 0.22, which is horribly low. Put side, there is OI at 500 also, but not so much comparatively. Then 480, and the highest OI on the put side is at 450. On Friday, the Friday, that's February the 9th, we saw there was a lot of short covering in the 490 put, which is a sign of a slightly bearishness. A 490 put seeing a pullback, even though the market did not see too much of a decline on Friday in Wipro, but the put is seeing a lot of short covering, and the 490 call was also seeing a lot of addition apart from the 500 already with a huge OI. So open interest on the option side definitely not giving a very bullish scene. But again, interestingly, 450 call put seeing lot additions and like that. So that looks like a good area from where, if it goes there, if that's the big question. Now let's have a look at the hourly. Clearly, the hourly near a bullish crowd, but with a bearish TK crossover. This one is also suggesting that once the stock starts moving above 500, there will be strong momentum. Those 500 call writers could then come under pressure and short covering, and the rally could progress on the upside. Where is the support in the hourly? The immediate support is at 485 odd, and then all the way down out here at 470 odd levels, which is the next line of support. We can see a lot of consolidation took place in the 470 zone from where it turned. So two levels I would be looking at immediately in the short term, 470 and 485 for downward support, and the resistance clearly mandated at 500 currently. And below 470, I would be looking at 450 on a very aggressive manner in case it comes to that zone. Now, failure to stop even at 440, which is the monthly, weekly, quarterly thing. Let's see what happens in that case if there is any excess selling pressure in IT stocks, global markets, or particularly Wipro also. Then the pull down comes all the way down to 400 odd levels. Let's see if we have a reciprocal ABCD if it were not to hold this level out here. So currently at a bullish reciprocal. Interestingly, we can see this out here. Yeah, at a reciprocal ABCD from where the bounce had already come. So the bounce already from 467 is at that reciprocal. So we could see a scenario where the for some time, because there's still a long way to go for the February settlement. So we could see some time pass in this zone before it tries to breach this wall and pushes its way up. Keep an eye on the 500 call OI if it shows any sign of reduction and all that, and also on the 484 put if that continues to see open interest addition. So 450, 480 would then become in the short term a good solid support zone also with that. So I hope this video is of help to you. So please don't forget to like it, share it, and also subscribe to my channel where I regularly do updates on stocks also apart from the derivative thing. And this is another disclaimer. This is not a trading advice to you. This is a video based purely on education on Ichimoku, harmonic trading patterns, and Fibonacci. So whatever trade decision you make, please kindly do your study thoroughly, manage your risk, and always respect levels. Until then, happy investing.